Hey there. I've sold properties over $1 million, and I've sold properties less than $100,000. And with the times that we're in now, I thought it would be a good idea to do a video about the best places in our entire county, Baldwin County, Alabama, where you can get the best priced homes in the entire county. And so that's what I'm doing today. So I've got the top 8 areas in Baldwin County where you're going to have the best price per foot. Now, before I do this, I want to preface this that Baldwin County is a very diverse area. You got a lot of water, you got a lot of rivers, you got some big properties, you got some small properties. Now, Baldwin County, usually I only hit on the top 6 cities in our county, which is Spanish Fort, Daphne, Fairhope, Foley, Gulf Shores, and Orange Beach. But we have a lot of smaller towns. They're not actually cities, they're smaller towns, but one of them is a city. But there's other places that you can live and have a nice place and pay less per foot. So I'm going to I just went into the MLS. I've already done the research. It's right here, right in front of me. And I want to I have deducted of what is the best places that will give you the best bang for your buck if you're buying a single family home. We're not talking about condos here. The best bang for your buck for a single family home in Baldwin County. And I've done the research. I've come up with 8 areas. One of these days I'm going to learn to put my phone on silent. I've come up with the best lowest price per foot in the county. Now, all of this is time sensitive. So today is November the 8th, 2022. So all this could change in 30 days or 60 days or 90 days. But this is for November 2022. And I've come up with some interesting figures that if you're looking, we're in hard times right now, okay? We're in hard times. I still have people that, want to pay cash for $1 million condo, but that's not the normal person. The normal person just wants to buy a house and just be able to live, and good Lord, if anybody is looking for housing, they know that rentals are going up too. I did some quick research, and just a small little house could be renting for $2,400 a month, $25 or even more. So it's kind of crazy. So now we can talk about mortgages and all that later, but I just at least wanted to give you the best areas in Baldwin County to give you the most bang for your buck on price per foot. And if that helps, if you find this beneficial, I am Jeff Nelson, I am a realtor, duh. But if this helps, please hit subscribe. I put out videos like this all the time. But anyway, here we go. So coming in at number 1. Now number 1 means the lowest price per foot. We have Silver Hill. Now, I already mentioned that we have the big cities, and there's actually two of the big cities that I typically mention are in this list. But we have a number of smaller towns. Silver Hill comes in at number 1. Right now, Silver Hill has 37 homes on the market with an average sales price of $279,000, $254,000, with an average price per foot of $164,000. Right now, there's a lot of new construction in Silver Hill, so you could get a brand new home, probably for around that price, probably. So $164 a foot. Now Silver Hill is located, it's kind of north of the middle of the county. So if you think that Bay Minette is at the top of the county, and we're going to talk about them, and then Spanish Fort, and then if you go west a little bit, like you can see on the map, Silver Hill is just next to Robertsdale. But as you can see from the map, you have easy access with the Baldwin Beach Express, which takes you right down to the beach. And then you have easy access also with the same highway that can take you to the interstate. You're also not too far, maybe a 15-20 minute ride to Fairhope, which has tons of things to do. So Silver Hill is actually, the population there is not very big. It's like maybe 1,000 people, but it's an area that's growing. So Silver Hill comes in at number 1 as of today at $164 a foot. Coming in at number 2 as having the lowest price per foot, believe it or not, is Daphne. Just did a video on this. Daphne is the largest city in our county. It's one of the cities I often talk about. But according to the numbers that I just did on the MLS, Daphne is coming in at number 2 as having the lowest price per square foot. Right now, again, it's a large city. So right now there are 145 listings with an average sales price of $439,749, and the price per foot is $175. Now, when I mention any of these average sales prices, I want everybody who's listening here to understand that all of these areas might have $1 million property in there that's for sale. And then there's going to be, $150,000 modular home or even a trailer. So, all that, what you really need to think about is the price per foot. I mean, Daphne might have this grand home sitting on Mobile Bay that's $2 million. But when you're talking about the averages, that's what you need to go by. And right now, according to the MLS, Daphne is number 2 so far as having the lowest price per foot at $175. Now, we all know where Daphne is. I just did a video on it if you hadn't seen it already. But it's sitting right along Mobile Bay. It's right along, very close to I-10. Tons of shopping. Everything is right there, sitting in your lap. It's very user-friendly when it comes to shopping, restaurants, everything that you need, and also transportation. So Daphne is coming in at number 2. All right, coming in at number 3 is Robertsdale. Robertsdale is, just next door to Silver Hill, which was at number 1. Robertsdale has a big Walmart. They got a lot of, they got tons of restaurants, grocery stores, and all that. That's right there. Robertsdale comes in at number 3. Right now they have 44 homes for sale. The average sales price is $351,581, and the average price per foot is $179. Robertsdale is a great place to live. It's got easy access to the beach, easy access to the interstate. Coming in at number 3, Robertsdale. Okay, at number 4, we have Bay Minette. Bay Minette sits at the top of Baldwin County. It is very, well, I'll get to that in a second. But anyway, right now in Bay Minette, there are 30 homes for sale. The average price is $490,543, and the average price per foot is $181. Now, it's at the top of the county, but it's very close to I-65 and actually probably just it's minutes away from I-65, which will take you north, and it will also take you to Mobile. So, it's very possible that you could live in Bay Minette and work in Mobile if that's the case for you. But you're also maybe 15-20 minutes from Spanish Ford and I-10, as you can see from the map. So it's, now Bay Minette also, there's a lot of shopping there too. I mean, there's tons of shopping. They got a courthouse there. It's actually where I go to get my driver's license updated or anything like that, or get new tags. I will say that the DMV in Bay Minette, I have never waited longer than 5 minutes. Just throwing that out there. I could go to Fairhope and it would take me an hour and a half. I could go to Bay Minette and it would take me 5 minutes. So throwing that out there. But Bay Minette is a good option, and they're coming in at number 4. All right, so coming in at number 5 is Foley. Foley is actually one of the places I considered moving myself. It's one of the larger towns. It's right above Gulf Shores. And man, you talking about a shopping hub. It's got everything right there. Tanger outlets. I mean, there's just a ton of things right there. But Foley comes in at number 5 as having the lowest price per foot. Right now Foley is exploding. So right now there's 259 homes for sale. The average sales price is $367,343, and the average price per foot is $183. And again, Foley is probably your best bet if you want to get close to the beach. You're probably just 15-20 minutes from the beach at that point. It's right above Gulf Shores. But Foley is a great town, but it is exploding because a lot of people are figuring that out. But Foley is a great option, and it's one of the 6 cities that I normally talk about. Number 6 is Loxley. Now, Loxley is north of Robertsdale that we talked about earlier. It is right there by the interstate. Interstate 10 crosses right above it. And a lot of people are thinking that Loxley may be the next Foley. And so it's growing as well. All these little smaller towns are growing. But Loxley has 44 homes for sale right now. The average sales price is $346,171, and the average price per foot is $186. Loxley has a great park right there. There's grocery stores, there's restaurants, and it's sitting right on top of Robertsdale, which means in Robertsdale there's a Walmart. So there's a lot there. And then it's easy access. I mean, super easy access to the interstate because it's going right across it. And then you just go straight south and you'll be at the beach in probably 35, 40 minutes. So Loxley is a good choice, in my opinion. So coming in at number 7 is Summerdale. Summerdale is right above Foley. So you're going to be really close to everything that Foley really has to offer so far as shopping. You're just, a few minutes away. Summerdale currently has 24 homes for sale. The average price per foot is $414,750, and the average price per foot is $206. But Summerdale is just a little small town, about 1,500 people, but it's sitting right above Foley. And so Foley is a big, huge hub for shopping and everything. So you're really close to everything. It's just a matter of being in a town versus being in a city, but you're only just a few minutes away. So coming in at number 7, Summerdale. All right, so the last on the list is, with having the best prices in Baldwin County, is Lillian. Lillian comes in at number 8 with 62 homes on the market. The average sales price is $356,089, and the average selling price is $210 per foot. Lillian is about as far east as you can go in Alabama without being in Florida. It's on this huge big bay, Perdido Key. And as a matter of fact, the state line goes through Perdido Key. And there's this long bridge that goes from Lillian over to Florida. So it is literally as close as you can get to Florida, other than being at the beach. But big bay. I mean, if you're into fishing and all that. Anyway, Lillian's kind of small, but it's growing. They've got some new construction there. I just sold a house in there recently. A lot of things are happening over there, but right now you can get a house for $210 a foot. All right, so I'm ending this up. That is the best prices in Baldwin County. I work with everybody. I don't care what the price is. There's obvious reasons why I'm doing this video. I want to cater to everybody, whether they're buying $1 million house or a $200,000 house or a $100,000 house. So anyway, check this out. I hope it helps. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. And give me a ring. All of my information you'll see it. We'll talk to you soon.